Hey, what up, everybody? It's your boy, Toshi motherfucking Heavy Saturday in here. We're gonna go in just a bit. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate the time you're taking to come and watch this. Wait a few more moments. Oh, I forgot to add everybody. Son of a bitch. So sorry. Damn. What up, Ross? Alright, we'll get it pop this music in the background, and we'll get it rolling. Thank you all for tuning in again. This is your boy, such a motherfucking Heavy Sound in here. With Crypto Watch, our weekly Crypto Watch, also on every Sunday, where we discuss higher time frame stuff. Not really looking for a trade, or looking to enter a trade, or doing any type of that day trading stuff. We're just looking for to see what the outlook of the week looks like, what we could anticipate, and what we could possibly get ready for and prepare ourselves for. All right. And so with that, we will begin. So I was reading this. Okay, I don't need that up anymore. Alright, boom, that's good. Okay, we'll talk Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, ICX. Litecoin may be touched. We'll start with the 5 hour. So my initial interpretation was that we're going to do this thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from this break so far, it looks like that this has probably happened, or might most likely happen, right? We did not break below this level. I was getting really bearish for. If we would have broke below this level, we would have quickly cascaded down instead of like kind of meandering here. I do believe this first move down is done. Now it's just trying to figure out how this is gonna play out, right? So I'm still gonna hold on to this belief that this is the idea. Just the reason why, because this like diagonal, weird, choppy, wedgy thing that formed right here. This really reminds me of a C wave, ending diagonal C wave type thing. So I'm gonna stick with that belief, and especially since all these moves up from the bases right here, they just seem like impulses, and then this move here truncated and then make this high. So I just really want to believe and stick with this until I have, you know, further belief to throw this out the water. But for now, I have no reason, really. The 5 hour is at the bottom zone, and you know you can anticipate an upside move. I'll let you guys know I'm currently not in a position at all, by the way. Doing O. Doing low. Here. High is. Yeah, my interpretation is that we're gonna do this. Again, I'm not in a trade right now. But I'm looking for this to happen. This was 1, 2, and then 3, like that. This here, though, has to happen before this line I'm about to throw up. So all this has to happen before this vertical line. If it doesn't, I'll start to believe that I'm wrong, and we're most likely going to move up. Okay? Oh yeah, that's the only thing I always hold. ICX. I have like that's a 5 yearly. Like I'm thinking like far beyond a year type of hold. I'm thinking like 3-year type of a hold on that. Unless I get the returns I want within 2 years, whatever. But yeah, ICX is the only one I continuously just buy every time I get a chance. Whenever there's like a big 20% retrace across the board, just buy some more ICX. I have my average entry is super low on that. We're getting in on ICX so way before anyone was even talking about it. So I'm just gonna stick with that just because my average entry is so low. So I have no reason to just get rid of it. Especially since it's like, if it is to go to my targets that I'm hoping for, that will be life-changing money. Where it's at right now, it's not life-changing money. It's money, but it's not gonna do anything, right? So my interpretation is this. Again, let's look at zoom in a little bit more here. We have some hidden divergences forming here, but not too strong. From this high to these highs, not too strong. We haven't had any really rejection, but 0, 0, 1, 2. If we start trading below 35,360, I will be bearish based on that. But right here, this looks like it wants to move up momentarily. I'm not gonna lie. This big little B wave here, or this little flat F1 in the middle here. Right now we're usually not supposed to go into this lower time frame 1 hour stuff, but I want to discuss like the reason why I'm not in a trade right now is because I don't have on the lower time frames. It doesn't really make too much sense yet that this higher time frame is unfolding. But as soon as I get this hourly to flip bearish and go to a sell like this, then I know there's a pretty good indication that it's going to probably go down. But until then, I'm just chilling, waiting. This size of this little move here makes me worry that my interpretation is wrong and that this is just an ABC, like this, A, B, C, and now, this is our new impulse up. This could also be like a weird diagonal that formed. Again, it's just, the lower time frame is kind of muddy. It's hard to understand what's going to exactly happen. The hourly is very topped out. That's why I couldn't buy here. I'm more interested in a short because the hourly is topped out. We have like small divergences forming and stuff like that. But yeah, as soon as OG Chevy flips bearish, I'm probably going to open up a short and anticipate that this is going to go lower. where I'm gonna start believing we're really wrong in terms of this entire idea would be if we start trading above this line right here. Start trading above this line based on reversal principles that would be invalidate. Delete this. So I'm just drawing an order block here. Kind of have this weird head and shoulder forming here, so I'm very curious to see what's going to happen, man. If, let's say for instance, for some reason, the hourly resets, right? Let's just say for some reason, over the next 24 hours, this goes like this, right? It goes boom, 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 holds this low right here like that. This is able to come down like this. If that happens and then we fail to break these lows, I will pretty much immediately close that short that I would have entered on, and then I'll anticipate this springing back up. And if it springs back up like that, back over this level here, I'm without a doubt thinking I'm wrong, and I'm gonna be buying in right here and anticipating move up. Okay. So understand that. Understand that. We're not predict. I'm not trying to predict. I'm trying to show you guys what could happen, and then based on what happens, we would have to, you know, manage ourselves appropriately in that scenario. If it's the bear scenario and it breaks those lows, we know we could hold on to a short. If it breaks, again, this breaks this level here, tests this blue box here, but does not fails to break the low, and then resprings back up, back over the daily open here at 35,680, then we're probably wrong. Most likely wrong for at least one move up. At a bare minimum, will be A, B, C, and then we'll see what happens right here. But that's a good trade if that was the case, right? With a 7% pop. So, alright, that's essentially it on Bitcoin. Again, the higher degree interpretations, either this is 4 and 5, which I'm sticking with for now. The other idea is again that this is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is bottom of a 4, and then we're moving up here for a 5. And this is 1, and this is 2, and this would be a 3, 4, 5. Again, it all starts in here. What happens in here will determine if we are playing this move or playing this move, and that should happen in the next 24 hours. We should very, not very distinctly. We should be able to figure out what's going to happen with more confidence after the next 24 hours unfolds, in my opinion. General consensus is this, but we didn't break this low, so something you have to be mindful of. Right, let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum again looks way different too. So that didn't happen. Same thing with this coin, this pair. Same thing happened here where we had this giant flat order formation here, and we just if this was truly going to be a wave 3, I really feel like it would have been like a super huge blowout, which didn't happen, right? And there's not really anything in here that's saying to me that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on Ethereum. Like Bitcoin, it kind of looks like that. Ethereum looks less likely, right? So we got to be very mindful of that. This could just very easily be A, B, C. And again, that same thing where we just move up. Again, levels to be respected and watched for. Daily opens here, lows here, high is here. So this is going to be very easy for us. Not very easy, but on Ethereum, if the 1 hour flips bearish, say if it goes in a sell, and then does what does what I said on Bitcoin, where it flips back above the open and it goes back to a buy, I'm gonna be buying in, and then I'm gonna be watching for this second thing here. I'll be watching for Ethereum to accept the daily high. If Ethereum could accept the daily high like this, then it will definitely open the doors for its price expansion. If we fail, so if it comes like this, comes up like this, and then breaks down like that and rejects the high again, gets underneath it, it'll most likely come down like that. Okay? So that's the level to watch for. But so far right now, guys, this doesn't look like an impulse, unless for some reason it was like from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is possible. Again, but this is why lower Elliott wave on a lower time frame trade. Lower time frames is kind of muddy. You have to use other tools and stuff like that for better guidance and stuff. Higher time frame, Elliott wave is second to none in my opinion. But yeah, let's get the 5 hour on 5 hour on Ethereum is again bottomed out. Same thing with same thing as Bitcoin. We have some divergence. We don't have any divergences really. There's no hidden divergences on the 5 hour on Ethereum. Let's look at the daily real quick. Daily is bottomed out. We have not a divergence. A daily close below 2,100 will open up the doors for downside for sure. If we get below 2,100, I'll be very bearish. I'll be bearish on Ethereum to like 1,400 to 1,100. That happens. If we get below that close right there. It makes the most in the lower time frames, but a higher time frame says that we should still believe our higher time frame idea until it's validated, or until the lower time frames prove to us that we're wrong with the scenarios depicted or talked about. Again, I'm in no trade really. If we want to consider that ICX bag holding type of trade, then I'm always in that one. All right. Ripple. Very interesting little. Oh, look. This is crazy. Yeah, this is a hard one right here. I kind of want to like flip bullish because the lower time frame just doesn't look like an impulse. It doesn't look like we're moving down in an impulsive fashion on the hourly on all the coins. This right here is like that right there. It's like, man, that shouldn't be that big if this was all one uniform wave one, or if this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there's nothing here of this same degree. So it's like, it could end up being a weird diagonal on the higher degree like that, but you only assuming at that point. I can't long this because the hourly is topped out. We have some divergence and stuff like that. It makes more sense to short this coin at this very moment. I might actually open up a short if my lower time frames do that on XRP as well. I'll probably do that as well. Same thing though. So resistance right there. Your immediate support. So yeah, so since the hourly is topped out and stuff like this, we're topped out, have divergence and stuff, and we're in this order block here. This doesn't matter anymore. So I'm just trying out levels real quick. Oops. So what I think is going to happen on this, it might be a good little short day trade scalp if you're a day trader scalper. The hourly and stuff's topped out. It's going to want to reset. So we're in this little congested area. I would much rather that high get taken out one more time for me to enter anything. Just because the way this looks right here. I think it's going to chop you up one more time, especially since it's still the weekend. But after that, since it's all our criteria is there, right, topped out and stuff like that, I'll zoom into the 10-minute or whatever and look for an entry. Wait for this to go negative, and wait for this to also go negative on this time frame as well. Sell and red candles. I guess sell and red candles plus red momentum. That's reason to entry, but again, I prefer one more high here. Yeah, lower front. This looks crazy weird. We'll see what happens as it unfolds in the next 24 hours, but one of the game plans, those are the ideas. This is the reason why I'm looking for these things. I'm going to be very mindful of the reaction of XRP in this zone, just because this right here kind of looks like it could be a flat, and that means this is an impulse, right? That's always the case. So I'm not going to just blindly short this. If we pop up, I'm going to wait for a rejection or some sort of thing. I'm going to wait for it to come up and wick and close back below this high here, and if it does that, then I'll enter a short with the belief that we will roll back down. But if it does not do that and we just shoot back up and it's close above this green level, then I'm probably not going to enter a short on XRP. And I'll anticipate this moving significantly. Like this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, like that. Okay. Just this right here is very suspect. The entire idea is this. So sorry, it's a little messy here. There's a giant B wave here. We're waiting for this B wave to end. And I think that this move here will conclude this B wave, and we should have a pretty significant rally on XRP if this is correct. So I'm very curious on XRP just because of that reason, that the rally that's coming out of this move that concludes this should be fairly fucking powerful. Whether or not this was the conclusion or not, we don't really know yet. That's why we have these those rules and ideas to lead us, I guess, and the lower time frames down here. All right. But XRP is on a hot watch because I think it has some significant upside due once we find that bottom for this B wave. Funny as hell. That would have stopped me out by like a penny. If I would have took that trade. Literally by like a penny would have stopped me out. Look. Ooh, maybe not. That's hilarious though. That's fucking crazy. Barely. That's crazy. Anyways. ICX in the daily. If we're really believing that this is going to be this, we need I6 to significantly do some things pretty quickly. Alright, so if this is going to be true here, ICX, if we trade below 79 cents on ICX, or 80 cents on ICX, I'll probably look to not exit, but I'll start looking at other things that might be way more bearish. Like the fact that this could just be A, B, C, and then we're coming down like that. That's if we get below 80 cents, okay, on a daily level, right? If we are gonna do this, I don't trade ONT. So if we're gonna do this, we need ICX to significantly get back into this range right here. I'd much rather have ICX start trading above this level here. If we start trading above that level, then I'll be I'm very curious on that. That's why I'm being mindful that this could be a more bearish structure, and this is not a impulse, and we're gonna go like this. That's, again, that 80 level, in my opinion, is that really important level for us to watch. Okay? If we break that 80 level, I'm assuming it's going to do this. Okay? But if we're able to regain, you know, $1.32, 33 cents, then I'll be with the idea it's going to go like this. Triangle, and then 5. But we have to regain that level. Yeah, it definitely does with like a little cup and handle and stuff like that, but we'll see. Failure to regain $1.36, then I'm going to be bearish on this thing, okay? But ICX does not look too hot right now, so it looks like it just wants to test lower, so we'll definitely see, keep an eye on that. I'll have an alert set at 80. We'll shut down. Just in case we get that low, I'll definitely make an announcement to the group. Hey, Rich broke 80. Okay, I'll look at ONT just because I feel like being nice, and then I'm going to get out of here, right? ONT, ONT, ONT. So I'm just analyzing this chart real quick. Alright, so to me this looks like an ABC, man. It's kind of scary. This is, man, ONT don't look good. I know for a pretty damn certain that this low here was a structure low, and that we're either in a B wave that should take as much time, if not more time, or that we're actually impulsing. I think we're in a B wave of some sort. So we anticipate at least taking the same time, if not more time. But this move here, the way it retraced and just took out all of this price action, and this is one swift, quick move, makes me really think that this is whatever this move from this low to this high is now done for ONT, and we're now going to be in a different phase. It just looks completely different than the rest of the coins out there. We broke the last high, and that's while breaking and clearing ranges and less time and complexity. That doesn't make sense for, or doesn't look good for impulsive structures going back upwards. Sure, we might rally up with that, but I'm assuming we'll break all those lows right there. And then beyond that, I'm not too sure, but I'm thinking this is going to go like this. This is A. It's going to go A, B, C like this, a giant flat, and then somewhere over here you have another impulse like this. If we retrace greater than 78, then I'm pretty sure that this will be the count. Or let's say if we retrace 78 and fail to regain 78. So what that means is, say if we come down, we get below it, but we get stuck underneath it, well, we'll probably go lower like that, okay? Yeah. So yes, interpretation on this again. Some divergence forming here like that. Bottom out on a daily, but unconfirmed stuff. Again, this move just took out things in less time and complexity. Makes it really look like it wants to go down lower. All right. Bias is down, but we need some things to unfold. I'm not in a trade right now, but I'm looking for a short setup scenario. Secondary is a long if the short gets invalidated by those things I was discussing. Alright, so this is now the time where I'm about to wrap it up and say goodbye and all that good stuff. Appreciate y'all tuning in and taking your time to stream with me. It's been a pleasure. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and comment button, whatever you want to call it. Drop us some. Tell me what you hate, tell me what you love, what want more of. Always make sure to always pay attention to what you guys say and your feedback. It means lots, and it helps me understand what you guys want to look for and want better, more of, and stuff, etc. Whatever, blah, blah. So, with that, if I'm not going to get to any of that, I'm probably going to get out of here. I have some stuff to go to around the town and stuff. This looks like it wants to come down pretty hard on this coin on OT. But I have to. Again, we'll see what happens, guys. If I got a short sell, no, not yet. Not yet. But we do have this hidden divergence. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. Alright, you guys. Catch me again this Tuesday at around 2 to 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'll let you know for sure what time it's going to be ran at. But always plan on Tuesdays and Thursdays to be ran at the end of New York close. Mountain Standard Time. Alright. So, again, thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, it's been your boy, Satoshi Motherfucking Heavy. See ya. Be safe and much love. And most of all, God bless. Till next time.